Ever wondered what happens when a sophisticated detective meets the wonderfully chaotic world of Muppets? Daniel Craig recently found out, and his reaction is pure gold. Uh, and before we dive in, remember to subscribe and hit that like button if you enjoy this content. Craig is currently enjoying rave reviews for his latest film, a clever mystery that has audiences hooked. But a recent surprise has him playfully questioning his future as the enigmatic detective Benoit Blanc. What could it be? And it all started with a delightful parody on Sesame Street, cleverly titled Forks Out. The sketch reimagines Benoit Blanc as a fuzzy Muppet detective, tasked with solving a tricked case. Seeing his character transformed into a beloved Muppet clearly struck a chord with Craig. As someone who grew up on Sesame Street, this is quite moving. He shared, visibly touched. He chuckled his way through the video, admiring the Muppets' detective work. During, I love it. I, and he's much better looking than I am. He even joked, "Don't show this to Ryan, or I'm recast." The actor playfully suggested that Benoit Blanc could use a sidekick just like Grover, comparing the blue Muppet to a co-star. See, now that's the sort of sidekick I need. It's not dissimilar to the way Josh acts, actually. Uh, it's not dissimilar to the way Josh acts, actually. It's that little subtle thing he does. The enthusiasm was clear. Craig would jump at the chance to share the screen with the Muppets. But the only thing I'm spitting feathers about is that I'm not actually there doing it with them. It's a dream crossover many fans share, but it seems the creator of the films has different ideas. Ryan Johnson, the director, explained his reservations. He believes blending the worlds of Benoit Blanc and the Muppets would either disrupt the established reality of the films or take the character out of his element right here. On the internet, the notion of a Knives Out Muppet movie comes up a lot, and I wanted to get you guys together here so that I could explain why that's a bad idea. It's not a bad idea, but I love and respect Muppet movies too much. And also Benoit Blanc movies, they're so different, you know. The reality is, if you put Muppets in a Benoit Blanc movie, it would feel totally wrong because they would be getting murdered. The alternative is to just stick Benoit Blanc into a Muppet movie, which admittedly would be very fun, but would kind of break the reality of what Blanc is. And then they made their actually on the road different sets, but they would take off of people. With Disney planning a revival of the Muppet Show for its 50th anniversary, perhaps a cameo or even a full crossover isn't entirely out of the question. After all, who doesn't love a good mystery with a side of felt and fluff? Speaking of mysteries, why did the Muppet detective bring a ladder to reach new heights in solving the case, of course? With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.